All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're talking about being an IT guy as an automotive technician. In case you can't see behind me, this is a Panasonic Toughbook CF53, and in case you can't tell, this will be our laptop for ISTA and probably a good bit of my programming. Had a little project the last couple days. One, it originally had a 250 gig SSD in it, and I had to swap it out for a 1 terabyte SSD because ISTA requires 250 gigs of hard drive space, so this wasn't going to cut it. When we had to run ISTA before, we were running it on my Asus laptop that I use for the Picoscope because the Toughbook had Windows 7 on it, not Windows 10. I now have Windows 10 on it. So I've been playing IT guy all day. Not really, I've been working on cars, but in the meantime, swapping, cloning drives, all that kind of stuff. But it is the reality of our business. So much stuff is getting more and more computer-based. We're having to diagnose, driver issues on laptops to program a car to fix it. Our jobs are getting more and more complex. Now here, my boss, who's an engineer, who's also really good at IT, can help me with that kind of stuff, but it is something to consider. When you're getting into, especially programming, you have to be very knowledgeable about computers because, driver conflicts between JBoxes, conflicts between OEM software, conflicts between OEM drivers. You have to know all this stuff if you are doing programming. You got to be really careful. Now, for me, I've got multiple laptops, so it's not a big deal, but I do have to keep in mind, the IT part of auto repair. Who knew up to a million years ago when I started in this business, when now my phone has more computing power than any car on the road back when I started working on cars, that I would have to be doing IT, cloning hard drives so I can get all the drivers on this Toughbook back on it, etc., to upgrade to Windows 10, just so I can fix cars. Who knew? I know a lot of people are going, you just ought to be an IT guy. I would not want to do that for a living. My brother does it for a living. No, thank you. I'd much rather be in a shop, sweaty, fixing cars than doing that all day. So I just figured I'd take you along a little bit for what, has to go through fixing cars is sometimes you get to be an IT guy. My boss, who does our IT stuff around the shop, has had some fun with that in the last couple weeks. All righter! But I don't get into that stuff. I just worry about, programming cars and that kind of stuff. So hope you enjoyed this look at sometimes the weird stuff about auto repair. Being an IT guy fixing cars. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master. I am the Flat Rate Master.